Hi there folks, Kris Cunningham from Harcourts Cooper & Co with my weekly wrap on all things property here on the beautiful North Shore. The REINZ monthly stats for September were released late last week and contained absolutely no surprises, with volumes still down year on year, 25% across the shore and 31% across Auckland. Median prices held relatively stable, coming in at $1,067,000 on the shore, which is 5% up year on year and 11% up on September 2015, though slightly down on the $107,650 in August. Across Auckland it was $830,000 to sit just 1% up year on year and slightly down on the $831,250 in August. But as we can see, median prices have remained pretty stable over the past 12 months, obviously fluctuating month to month but trending relatively flat. Days on market tightened slightly to 37 days in both regions, which is nice to see, but it's still 3 days longer than the same time last year, showing that yes, properties are taking slightly longer to sell in some cases, but it's not that bad guys, it's still pretty good. To the auction desk, and a pretty good clearance rate last week at 57% for Cooper & Co, with 13 from 23 sold under the hammer. Now combined with the in-room auction results from the only other big brand on the shore, we sit at a much more modest 45.8%, with a total of 22 from 48 sold at auction on the shore last week. Nice to see those volumes starting to creep up again as well. In terms of new listings, we're monitoring this closely for you. In previous weeks I've suggested that an influx of new stock is coming, as those that were waiting till after the election start to put their properties on the market. Now, if we take a quick look at the level of stock available on realestate.co.nz this morning, you'll see about 1,477 properties available on the shore. Now this is already 8% up on the level available when I last checked at the end of September. Now with clearance rates actually being pretty good these past few weeks, that tells me that properties are certainly still selling. So the increase in stock is due to a lift in new listings as the spring stock starts to arrive on the market. My team and I launched 5 properties last week, all of which are pretty good, but nothing really amazing. Now one of these properties sold in just 2 days, and we had good steady numbers through all 10 of our open homes, meeting nearly 200 people over the weekend. And we have interest in all of our listings, which just goes to show as stock levels are starting to increase for the spring market, the buyers are getting back into it as well. Great news for sellers and great news for buyers with a little more stock available. All in all, the market is still steady, as it has been for the past 12 months, and is still relatively well balanced with opportunities for buyers and sellers. However, for those of you that are planning to sell, your decisions around agent choice, presentation, price and promotion are now more important than ever. So do your homework and make sure you choose wisely. You have about 3 to 4 weeks left to get your property on the market for a pre-Christmas sale, so if you haven't already started speaking to an agent, I suggest you do so now. Now with kids back in school and one more long weekend before Christmas, we're about a week out from the home stretch to the end of the year. We may even have someone running the country. Either way, as the beehive flounders, everyone else seems to be simply getting on with it. So that's it from me. If you're heading away this weekend, we wish you safe travels. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you out and about this weekend. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.